Hello Gemini, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I will be doing your April 12th to the 18th, 2021 financial reading with money and career. Couldn't get that out right apparently. Let's see what's going on for you Gemini. Raining pretty good out here right now. Ooh. The Devil in reverse for your challenge. I think there's some addictions being battled here. I think either you've just started your battle to recovery, your journey to recovery, or maybe you've been on it and you're having a hard time right now. Call somebody, even if it's just a hotline, call somebody. I think someone here is doing it on their own and they're having a really hard time right now. This week will be a tough one. Something will present itself and it'll make you very overwhelmed with feelings to do things that you've devoted yourself not to do anymore. It could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be just smoking, bad habits in general that you've been trying to kick. Don't let feelings override you and set you on a path you didn't want to go on, that you didn't want to go back down again. Some of you, it could just be the temptation to spend money. It could be a gambling addiction. Could be a temptation to just spend money in general, being it's a financial read. Four of Swords. This card comes up for me a lot in my benefiting you position. I think things that you've laid dormant for some time are trying to arise, which would really go right along with this this Devil card. I know it's in the reverse, but I think that your temptations may be getting the better of you, and you really should just step out of the situation a little bit. Maybe you're dealing with friends and stuff that you know do things a certain way, or maybe someone is like pushing your buttons and you need to release an outlet. Find something else. Don't go back into your old bad habits. That's what I want to say about that. I feel like someone is dealing with a gambling addiction as well. You've gotten, I feel like maybe involved in online casinos. Page of Swords. And your message from Spirit. Let's see. Let's see what else. Let's see what's coming out of here. What energy is coming out of this? Page of Swords. Something coming. Something. I think Spirit is saying keep up the fight. They've got your back. See, the wind is blowing. They're trying to fight against the wind. It's hard because that kind of reminds me of certain addictions, you know? You're fighting against almost air in the situation. See the tree in the background blowing sideways? There's a lot of wind there that they're fighting against to get stuff done. Got their sword braced and they're just, this wind is blowing their hair all over the place. Kind of how it is at the near the lake, near bodies of water when the wind is picked up. It's chillier, it's harder to get anything done. You can't just cook out or whatever. You've been fighting, and Spirit says keep up the good fight. Don't let this get you down. Hold on, my card just jumped the table. What is it? Oh, the Death card in the reverse. Yeah, it's ends of a situation, guys. I feel like, but I'm feeling like it's not the end. I feel like you are battling some of you are battling some kind of addiction. Like I said, whether it be alcohol, whatever. Could be gambling. All of it deals with spending your money on something that that can be deadly to your health, to your well-being. The temptation to I'm worried that some of you are, it's about drugs because of this Death card in the reverse. I feel like you're starting down a dark path that you came back from. Check yourself, guys. I know that it's hard. I know that it's, call somebody. Get away from those people that are luring you into this. Stay off of your old ways. Stay away from your old ways. Let that situation lie. That's what I'm feeling with this Four of Swords. Let the situation lie where it is. Don't, I mean, your temptations, leave that stuff in the past where it belongs, in the dust. Keep fighting, because Spirit's with you fighting it. I feel bad for anybody who's having to go through that. Nine of Wands. Yep, see, there's you've put up guards against something that and trying to protect yourself. This is the Wounded Warrior card. You have been fighting this fight for some time. I feel like there's a weakness that is happening right here with this Devil and the Death card in reverse. You have started on your rebirth journey to a different life, a better life, and I feel like some of you are starting to slip back into that. And you've put up guards and things, but I'm feeling like something's wavering here. You're starting to spend on those or you have the urge to spend on them. The Hangman. Keep yourself. You're almost there. I feel like Spirit's saying that you've had yourself in this limbo with this with whatever it is that you're fighting, and there are things that you're not ready. I feel like you're not quite ready to you know, I'm thinking someone has had problems with addictions. You've been invited to go somewhere. There's the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I think you've been invited to go somewhere and you're debating on going. You've got a very strong temptation to go. Friends are trying to get you to go, but you are not ready for that situation. It's going to give you big setbacks. That's what I think where this is coming from. You've got this Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. Don't see how she's sitting there watching all her progress, all of her wealth build, and her successes. I feel like with it in the reverse that Spirit is saying, check over everything that you've done, everything that's happened, and what your triggers are, and don't go down that path again. Stop and think about it. Know that it's not the time yet. You're not strong enough yet to deal with some of those things. You know, someone here, on a different note, someone here has lost someone, possibly to an addiction as well. There's been a financial burden. You've been this another energy I'm feeling to this, that could be that addictive feeling, that addiction, that loss, you've put a lot of money up for rehabs and stuff, the parts that insurance didn't cover. I think you need to lay those feelings to rest. I think that you're so worried about this person relapsing that with whatever addiction it is. It could be anything. Like I said, it could be a freaking gambling addiction that you've been helping somebody with. You got to let them at some point. Yeah, here's the Hermit. At some point you got to let them go, and you cannot stop someone from making their own choices, whether they're bad choices or not. Take some time out for yourself. Relax from this. Some of you need to just go it alone for a little bit. I think you're, some of you are dealing with a work addiction as well. I feel like some of you, you had relaxed for a while. You are trying to fight for a better future for you or your family, or for you and your family. And I know I was there. You get addicted to doing the hours. I never ended up ever getting ahead. Like you get ahead, but you just, it's just never enough. Especially in certain jobs, it's never enough, and you end up missing out, watching everything pass you by. With this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you're sitting on money and you're letting everything pass you by. And you're hanging here, waiting and waiting and waiting for that right moment that never comes. Go into yourself, be the Hermit for a little while, and try to see what it is that your goal really is. I mean, is it the money? Is it, because if it's for your family and you're not spending any time with them, what good is being gone all the time and working? Yeah, Four of Cups. Look at that. Spirit telling you, we're handing you this. This is the life you could have, and you're sitting over here working away, slaving away, tired all the time, can't spend any time with friends and family. What good is the money if if it doesn't make you happy? Yeah, I really feel like there's some kind of addiction to working here as well. Boy, this week is a little bit harsh, isn't it? It's a little more challenging than normal. I feel like someone here is dealing with dreams that of numbers, possibly. Dreams of loved ones coming to them and giving them numbers. I have that issue often. It's not really an issue, it's just them coming to you, and could be spirit sending you someone familiar to get through to you. Look up the numbers. You got the Chariot in the reverse. Someone may be having vehicle issues this week. I think all of this, I feel like somebody is like you've been putting all your time and effort in to get this money up for a down payment on a car, because you're obsessed with some expensive car. I think something's gonna happen and you're not it's not gonna go through anyway. It's a very expensive car. And it's going to hurt you. You're gonna be very unhappy because you worked so hard. You were doing the extra hours and all that, trying to further yourself, but it's not for you. Once you get it, if you were to get it, it would end up being a ridiculous payment you couldn't afford. It feels like you could afford it now because you're overextending yourself at your job or working 2 jobs. At this point in time, a lot of people are working 2 jobs. Karma. I think some of you are trying to work against some kind of a karmic energy. Maybe your family never really had much, so that's splurging you on to be a workaholic. You want to do things better. You want that great car, but it's going to benefit you too. I feel like you're going to fulfill yourself better because I think that you think that the reason your family most of you have never had anything, or your ancestors never had anything, was because they didn't work hard enough or they didn't do it. But that's not the case. They all were working just like you, but you let other things like family, friends, happiness in simple moments. I feel you're overlooking all of it, and you're putting yourself right into that family karmic ties again, because that's what everybody went through. And you think it's a different reason, but it's not. You're doing the same things. Ace of Pentacles. There's a new start coming in here, and you need to let this business go. Stop working yourself to death. You have some new financial aspect will come up if you just let yourself relax, go into hermit mode for a little bit. You can keep fighting the fight, depending on what your situation is. But don't forget to take care of yourself with this hermit card. I feel like you need to take care of yourself. Don't be overlooking things that Spirit's trying to bring into you, because there's something new here. There's something new, that a new start of something that would benefit you greatly. We have Justice in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like some of you are feeling an imbalance going on. That's why all of this addiction business is coming up. Queen of Wands. You know what you want, and you can be successful in it. You know what you want. You just got to get over this karmic stuff. I feel like you need to stop worrying about what other people did and be your own person. It doesn't matter what the family did. Be your own person. Progress on your own level. I'm going to pull a grace card for you guys. Oh, excuse me, guys. Don't be offended because I'm yawning. I Got some bad blood work back in my iron. I'm very extremely low anemic, I've found, and that's why I've been doing all this darn yawning. Fatigued. I'm working on it, though. Let's see. Spirits, guys, what else do you have for Gemini? April 12th to the 18th, 2021, Gemini. Okay. You got Surrender. Beautiful card. Surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace. And you have Trust. The more we follow our intuition, the more we'll find that the right doors open to assist us in fulfilling our life's purpose. She's got a seashell there. Makes me feel like communication's coming in. You gotta stop and listen. You have to stop and learn to stop and listen. Okay. Let's see what the new moon is bringing in here for you guys. You have attraction. I feel like with all of this is going over this position. I feel like there's a the problem is you're attracting some of this you're attracting this a little much. You're attracting some of this bad mojo energy into your life. I think you've been thinking the things that you think of, think about come about. Is what I want to say. And it feels overwhelming. See how it just seems like I just feel overwhelmed looking at this card with this large moon on it. But I feel like you can attract good things into your life, but you gotta, Spirit's saying you gotta retrain your thought process. That's why taking this hermit time to yourself and being more aware of the things that you're thinking or saying about yourself to yourself. Assessing. Yeah, it feels like a lot of you, if you took the time, take the time to see what your triggers are. See what your what is pulling you towards these overwhelming energies and urges to do things like even overworking yourself. I feel like you're overexerting yourself on energies that you don't need to. That's what it feels like. I'm feeling with this assessing card also that you need to take that time to check on your car. I really feel like something's going on there for some of you. I'm looking at this moon with the half, it's a first quarter moon, but if it's reminding me of a flat tire. So be careful, be mindful of what's under your car in your driveway. Some of the things we just can't avoid. Believe me, I know. Let's see what else Spirit has. What else do we have for this new moon energy? What message do you have for Gemini at this time? About how this is affecting them. Peace. I feel like they're trying to bring you peace. You know what, guys? This card is 44. It adds up to an 8. This is a 9. And this is 28, which adds up to a 10. You got a progression here on the board. This new moon can help you. This new moon in Aries will help you if you start turning your mind during this week and let it evolve. It'll help you evolve out of this addictive personality, this addictive ways that you have. I don't know if you say personalities, but the ways that you have, and pull you up out of there. This new moons are a good time to set intentions. And if you set on your goals of clearing your mind and setting yourself away from this, you're going to find this peace. Things seem overwhelming right now. Stop and look and see what you can change, the way your behavior is about your own self, and you will find the peace that you need. That's what I feel like is being said here. Wow, that's I really like that. Okay, Gemini, that's it for this week. I will be adding a new moon reading like this across the board for each of my readings this week. Check your moon and rising if it didn't resonate. If it did, I hope that you take heed and work on this to pull yourself out of this mode that you're in. Like, share, subscribe, please, and see you next video.